In this meditation, we're going to go through a process for releasing deep, distressing feelings. And through this, learn that by sinking into the body, taking our attention away from the mind and into our feeling state, we find relief from the overwhelm, from the pain and the struggle of our emotions. Usually we'll never be given more than we can cope with at any one time. It's our mind that interferes with this process. So let's prepare for this exercise by making sure you're comfortable, taking a few deep breaths in and out. So as you breathe in deeply, begin the process of breathing through your diaphragm muscle. This is a large muscle below your rib cage. So just watching your belly inflating as you breathe in. That pushing out of your belly stretches the diaphragm muscle. And as you breathe out, just allow all of it to deflate. And now we're going to add another piece to this. Breathing in, inflating your belly, stretching the diaphragm muscle. This time when you breathe out, make a sound. The sound you'd make when you're breathing on a pane of glass to mist it up. So breathing in as fully as is comfortable, inflating the belly. And as you breathe out, opening your mouth and making a ha sound. Continue doing this for 3 or 4 more breaths. As you're doing this type of breathing, you're beginning to soothe your nervous system. You're also soothing the mind. The more you concentrate and focus attention on breathing, the mind is getting more quiet. So just keep bringing your attention back to the breathing, inflating the belly, breathing out. And you may have noticed that as you've been doing this, there's been a shift inside you. Your thoughts may have slowed down. Your feelings may be less intense, or you might be feeling worse. Whatever it is that's going on is perfectly okay. And by okay, I mean that as you are right now in this moment is okay. It's as it is. Given all the circumstances in your life that has brought you to this moment, it's perfectly okay that you find yourself here, overwhelmed by feelings and thoughts. By stating that you're okay, or by owning that you're okay, you're simply accepting that this is where you are right now, and it doesn't actually mean anything about who you are. Who you are is perfectly okay at your core. What you're experiencing might be uncomfortable, but it's an experience, as if you've temporarily wrapped an uncomfortable cloak around yourself. And all you're doing now is slowly removing that cloak. So once more, bring your attention down into your body, into your belly, and bring your attention even further down as you continue to focus on deeper breathing. Bringing your attention slowly further and further down your body, all the way to the feet. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. And as you become aware of your feet, widen that awareness out, back through your legs, the pelvis, the torso, your arms and hands, the neck, head and the face. Just bring the whole of your body into your awareness. Feel as if you're sinking into your body, that your body's comfortably weighted It's reassuring and comforting, like a heavy blanket you wrap around yourself. You're being held and supported by residing inside your body, not through escaping it anymore, but being within it, and allowing the natural rhythm and flow of your breath to do most of the work for you and releasing all that's currently distressing you. So now bringing to mind what in your current situation is stressful. First thing that comes to mind. And notice your tendency to jump straight back into an internal dialogue, into mental turmoil. Now bring your attention once more back into the body. What are you actually feeling? What emotions are here, or state, or physical sensations? And breathe into whatever you notice. It doesn't matter if you can't accurately pinpoint what's going on. It really doesn't matter at all. All that matters is that a part of you notices something and acknowledges it. So whatever you notice, breathe into it. What's here simply is what is. It's okay. It's what's here right now, and there's nothing else you have to do right now except take one breath after another and allow your body and your breathing to release this. For another 2 or 3 breaths, continue to breathe into all that you notice with complete acceptance, knowing that as you are right now, you are perfectly acceptable. And once more, come back to the present moment and notice what's going on now. A shift in feelings, tension gone back to the mind and internal dialogue. Whatever's happened is perfectly okay. You just accept it. It can be as simple as stating where you find yourself and following that with "it's okay." So once more, thinking about the situation of the past day or week or month, and whatever the initial reaction is, breathe into that. As before, simply continue to breathe in and out of all that you're aware of. And just continuing to breathe through whatever you notice. Again, noticing what's changed. acknowledging any changes with absolute neutrality. You might feel the same, you might feel better, you might feel worse, and all of that's perfectly okay. It is as it is. So again, thinking about your current life situation, bring your attention down into your body, noticing what you feel. An emotion, a state, sensation in the body, or some other kind of reaction. And whatever's here, continue to breathe through this. If you start crying, that's perfectly okay. If you need to do something physical, such as hit pillows, pace up and down, scream into a pillow, sometimes it feels like it's too much to just be contained within the breath and the body. So just do whatever you need to do. So now for the second part of this exercise, I'm going to start bringing in positives. If you still feel overwhelmed by emotion, pause this recording and continue releasing what needs to be released. If you find the feelings have abated for just now, knowing that if they surface again later, you can come back to this again and again if need be. So now I would like you to imagine within your heart is a pink flame, an intense pink flame. This flame is always here, but most of the time we're not aware of it. This is the pink flame of the eternal and absolute love of Source, and it's a part of you. So this time, using your breath to amplify, as you breathe in, see this flame growing in size, increasing in energy. As you breathe out, allow it to keep growing and expanding throughout your body. So allowing this pink flame of unconditional, infinite love to expand throughout your heart, your torso, all the way down to your feet, through your shoulders, your arms, your hands, through the head, and it continues to expand through your entire energy field. So you, your entire being, the room you're in, even the house you're in, is enveloped by this flame of unconditional love. Feel the luminosity of this expanding through your body. And just for a second, gauge the power of this. Imagine that like a dimmer switch, you're turning it down, down and down and down, till it goes all the way back into the center of your heart, and it's smaller than an almost spent flame on a match. Almost gone. And now turn it up again with one breath. See this expand back to envelope your body, your field, your room, your home, permeating every cell of your body, every particle of your being. And now thinking about the problems of the past few days, surrender these to this unconditional love. Whatever does not need to be consciously processed can simply dissolve in the infinite love of this source flame. Whatever remains is for you to process. And now we'll just allow some thoughts, some affirmations to sink in. And as I say them, repeat them to yourself. Notice your reaction. If your first instinct is to reject this or to not believe it, simply breathe into that objection. Hand that objection over to the pink flame, to the pink light. Just surrender it. And if it just won't sink in, don't worry about that. It will at some point. You are supported. You are infinitely supported. So repeating that to yourself, breathing into it, noticing any thoughts or feelings that come up as a result of saying that, and simply breathe into them. If it's positive, breathe it in even more deeply. You are supported. You have all the support you'll ever need. And as you repeat these words to yourself, that you are supported, knowing that the more you take these words in, the more that reality is anchored within your life. You will literally switch on your antennae and notice the support that's always there. You have the inner strength to get through this. At your core, you are strong. Again, repeating those words to yourself. Notice your reaction. If there's not 100% agreement, just breathe through that. Let it do whatever it needs to do. You are strong. Within you is everything you need to get through all life circumstances. You're perfectly okay as you are. You are perfectly okay as you are. Within you is a deep, unshakable core of peace. Within you is a deep, unshakable core of peace. As you breathe into whatever you find yourself going through, below all the surface turmoil, there is absolute peace. So if you wish, continuing to say positive things to yourself, continuing to breathe quietly in and out, feeling the rise and fall of your belly, the soothing of your nervous system. Knowing that by performing these exercises, allowing these positive thoughts, visualizations and words in, you've already begun the process of healing your nervous system, of healing your body, your mind and your emotions. And now just continue to do whatever you need to do to relax and let go, and allow yourself to come into a state of even deeper peacefulness as you listen to the music.